Stadium in the Bronx. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the New York Yankees. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Luis Gil. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Stephen Kwan leading things off and takes a strike. On the ground to the left, Volpe. Slinging it to first in time. Here's the Guardians lineup now. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Chase DeLauder.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. On the ground right side. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in New York and towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Parker Messick. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits.
No, that's it.
And the 1-0. On the ground. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. Now a relay to the plate. The tag, and he's out.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
So now with one away and a man at second. And now here's the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Big time power. He's third in the AL in home runs. And it goes just foul.
Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. DeLauder settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. No score. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Mansardo. And a foul ball. Gil making his 10th start of the year. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. What a stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
DeLauder recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Brian Rocchio in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in the Bronx, bottom half of inning number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Ow!
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Popped up left side. And there's 2 down.
Batting 6, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
So up next, Austin Wells. Hit hard on the ground to short. To first.
That's an out.
And that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. Back for more from the Bronx. New inning getting started. Nolan Jones digs in for the Guardians. Heel back to work.
D-Ride.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
In the air, left field. And there's 1 down.
Batting 8, the shortstop,
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Outside with a breaking ball.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now it's the DH, C.J. Kafis.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Top of the third, no score. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Goes down looking. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at the ballpark, and one of the things that's been happening lately, hot hitting as we take a look at the numbers this month. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one out, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Anthony Volpe stands in now and watches strike one. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Right now 9th in the AL in RBIs. Just missed. The Yanks with a chance to score first here in the second game of the series. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Base is empty after the double play. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
No.
That one ripped. That's a hit. And that gives Aaron Judge a chance to hit with 2 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right
Aaron
fielder,
Judge at the plate.
He's picked up right where he left off last game, Boo. What can't this guy do? It's like BP for him in the box lately.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. The 0-1. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. First and second, 2 outs. Giancarlo Stanton, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the last half of the third. Popped in the air, left field, and that's the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 3 innings complete. Yankees 1 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. On the ground, right side. Rice steps on the bag, and that is out number 2.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Ripped to third. Handles, throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 4th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm Jr.
To the right side, Rocchio throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22,
Ben Rice now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. He swings and fouls one off. In the air to left center. And that'll get down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher,
Austin
number
Wells
28,
stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. Out to short, Arias. On to second, they get 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 24,
Jason Dominguez will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Foul ball there. Wells leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Carrying well. And that one is off the wall. Here comes Wells around third. Relay throw home. Safe. He beats the tag. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
So runner at second, 2 down. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's to third, Ramirez. Play made, that ends the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. You know, these Guardians, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Brian Rocchio. Struck out looking his first time. And that one fouled off.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the fifth. Right side, Chisholm. Tosses to first, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Singy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's limited the damage so far. Nothing too bad. Might stick with this approach.
Jones, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
On the ground. A sliding stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
So digging in, Gabriel Arias. And that drops in for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Dominguez under it, and that's the third out. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. 2-2 game. I've been working 24/7. They ain't give me nothing easy, so I had to go. Back to the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the fifth.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back.
McMahon takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10. This looks like extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's Cody Bellinger. He's 2 for 2. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Go-ahead run on base. It's Aaron Judge now.
Picking up where he left off last game, Boog. Really comfortable in the box. You can see it in his body language.
And fouled off. Nice grab to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Right through there for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that will end the inning. So they work around the leadoff double. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. C.J. Kafis digs in for the Guardians.
C.J. Kafis.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
In for a strike. 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in. 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan, the next to hit. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Late swing, foul to the left. Yo one. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around second, on his way to third.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Naylor in the box now. Takes strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball. Lay off that pitch down.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
No,
really
that's
good
the ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Go ahead run on base. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
Down, ball.
And there's a strike. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Two on, two outs. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now in the Bronx. Well, we go bottom six. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, right field. One down. And up next for New York, Ben Rice. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. His 14th of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Parker Messick is done, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now,
number 63 will take over here.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
One down. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a ball popped in the air. 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2.
Ball.
One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force. That's the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Yarbrough.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Well, 1-run game, and now the center fielder, Chase DeLauder. He's already homered in this game. That one to first, and that chance handled. Rice takes it himself. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So up next, Brian Rocchio. A switch hitter batting right. That one fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Yankees trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Going 2 now. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Now here's Nolan Jones.
Ahoy!
And down on strikes, and that'll do it. Guardians fail to score. They're down 3-2.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matt Festa.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Eric Sabrowski, the left-handed reliever, appears to getting loose. Gaddis getting loose as well. Inside, just missed. Hit on the ground to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder,
Bellinger up to hit.
Bellinger.
Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it hooks. Foul. Now the 0-1. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. His 21st of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here is Aaron Judge.
Well, Boog, yet another standout game from him. Quick hands, great balance in the box. You can tell he puts a lot of work in, and it's paying off.
One away.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air, center field. DeLauder takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 1 for 3. High fly ball, right field. Jones under it. And the inning is over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 5-2. Back after this on the show.
It's been a long while. I got it on pin, a living bank rolling. I'm my own penny. I've been on 10 and I the whole team and all of that way, you know.
now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Camilo Doval. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gabriel Arias.
Down.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
There's a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
There's a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him. First out in the top of the 8th.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. Wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, C.J. Pappas. There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Yankees up by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Kwan in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball. Doval, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Two down, nobody on. Backed off the plate that time. Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. It's the Yankees 5 and the Guardians 2.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tim Herron on for the 30th time this year.
leading off.
And next for New York, Ben Rice. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let him fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Now. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. See you later. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Jason Dominguez will hit next. Out there to center. Takes it in for the out.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop,
now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a one-out double.
He was all over that one. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and licked it into the gap. At that point, probably no question in his mind that he was going for two. That's just a great feeling.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tim Herron gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Sean Armstrong takes over on the mound. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
That's the ball.
One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Line drive. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon in big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-2. And they'll do it again. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So digging in, Bo Naylor. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Close one doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Naylor swings through that one. 1 down, base is empty here in the ninth. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the Guardians with 1 out left.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. To first. Nice pick and a ball in the dirt, and that ends the ball game.
What an incredible accomplishment. 22 wins in a row. You know how hard it is to do that? To come to the ballpark against a very good team on the other side of the diamond that are all major leaguers, but to reel off 22 wins, just incredible. That ties Cleveland's run in 2017, and I want to see if they can keep this thing going, maybe even get it to 30.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Someone call a paramedic. I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. There's nothing